Hello guys, welcome back to another video where I talk about stuff and put my cards in my binder. So I'm really sorry if you hear kids screaming, but because of coronavirus, kindergarten, schools, everything is like closed. So my neighbor kids are in the garden a lot and they are loud, so I can't do anything about it. So hopefully my talking is loud enough so that you don't have to hear that. But yeah, I don't know why we can still hear them, all the windows are closed. But because our houses are only separated by one road, it's basically like they are playing in my yard, you know? But that's okay. So I have gotten a few cards and I have gotten a few stuff where cards were in there. So I have some stuff so I can show you, put it in my way in my binder. Basically I just uploaded my how do you call it, my collective haul for this month, and yeah, so basically everything, not everything is in there, but you know. But yeah, let's put them away and talk about the topic that everybody is talking about. Of course, it's Corona. I don't know if you know, but basically my situation looks like this. That we are advised not to go out as much, or if we go out, please like remove yourself from other people. But some people haven't like fathomed the idea of that. So my internship is cancelled. Of course I still work as a babysitter, and how I like can still do that is because I have continuous contact with the kids. So if I work or if I don't work, it's the same. Of course, if either of us has the symptoms, then of course I will stop working. But for now, I can try to get the money because I don't know how long this situation will be going. I think we're still in the beginning of the coronavirus here in Germany, and I think we will see a lot more cases following, but we try, of course, we try to like stretch it out because we know people will get sick, but not at the same time. And yeah, so this video will be pretty heavily opinionated about my opinion about other governments. I'm sorry, I have to talk about America, of course, because of Trump, yes. I try to not be like political in my videos, but this is the one video where I talk about it, so I don't try to offend you or your opinion. This is just my opinion. So if you have the opinion but I don't have your opinion, that's fine. If you want to argue with me, do it nice and polite in the comments, all the shebang. But I think you're old enough to know that I don't mean it in a mean way. It's just my opinion, what I have observed. So it's no secret that I don't like Trump at all. I think he is so unfit to rule the country, but you know, I can understand why people voted for him. But yeah, this is the UGM card I got. Let's search where he fits. I think that's his spot. But yeah, you know that I dislike Trump at so many levels because he's just another person. I don't know from which world he came, but not from ours. So that is that. But let me see if I have other cards. No, the other cards go in the other binder because yeah, only one card, but we're getting there. So let me change binder, then I will finish my thought. Welcome to my other binder. And stuff I want to put in here are my 7th edition stuff and my 2nd edition from 747. I thought of putting it with my other collection, but that would like disrupt my stuff and then my other card. But yeah, let me finish my thought. Nonetheless, of which leader is leading your country, from which political party, we don't care about that. But I think I was watching some senator yesterday on Facebook video talking about the situation with the pandemic team, because how I understand it, that in America you have normally a team of leading experts that are watching out for illnesses that could be potentially dangerous for American people. And I think it's in all our interest that those people are doing it, but Trump fired them 2 years ago and he hasn't replaced them. And I think he just appointed the other white man who is this number 2nd in your country. I don't know his name, I don't really care for that. But yeah, I have Jin Young's. No, don't fall. I have Jin Young's Blu-ray and I will just put it with this, even though this is supposed to be a collection paper for all the cards from the normal DVD. But for now I will not do it. Oh my god, it's glary. But yeah, I think he's something like Pierce. Oh, I don't know. Sorry about that. I don't have all the answers to all things. But yeah, nonetheless, he is so unprepared. He is so overwhelmed. He is doing his whole shebang. We are the best. We know the best. Blah, blah, blah. You know the shebang. And it's not working. And I feel so sorry for all you American people because your healthcare system is shit. Because you have to pay so much money to be able to see a doctor, even though you have health insurance, and if you don't, you're basically fucked. And I don't know how the people will survive without good health care that is accessible and a president like Trump who doesn't give a shit about anything, you know? And I'm not saying that my country is perfect, of course not, you know? Every country has the perks and the negatives, you know? But I think at least I'm able to go to a doctor and I'm not have to worry about me paying like hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars if I'm seriously ill with corona, because then you have to go into intensive care because your lungs are fucking up the shit, you know? But yeah, nonetheless, I feel very sorry for you guys, but don't lose hope. Everything will be fine. You just have to keep calm and carry on. Oh my god, that's such a cringy shit to say, but you know what I mean. Don't like panic buy, because that's a real problem in my country. Because not my country yet, all the countries that are like scared of this coronavirus, and who isn't scared, honestly, who isn't scared? But people are buying like noodles, toilet papers, like sugar and all the other shit. And if I am in the lucky position that my parents are well off, that we can afford to stockpile, we are not doing it because we're humane persons, you know? But we have to buy a certain amount because we are a certain amount of people who have to be fit, you know? Just our daily groceries. And if I think about like old people or like people who don't have the buying, the ability to buy X amount of things because they just want to stockpile, because they only can like buy week to week and then they go there and nothing is left. And I feel so sorry for them, because you have like the scares of the corona that there's no cure, no like immunity from the whole world against it. You have it if you are sick, but who wants to get sick, you know? So I was like, yeah. But rant enough. Here we have my Jin Young, and I decided to put him with my Jin Young page because I don't want to put him with 747, because I like to have my page like clean, and if I put them there then I feel like doesn't look that good. So that is that. And now I have to figure out how I will store these things and continue my rant, because I love to rant. But yeah, I just wanted to say, so my situation is that I don't try to go out. My city luckily hasn't been hit that like heavy like other cities or countries. We have like 8 verified cases. But one thing I have to say about Germany in general is like we test not enough. People are only tested if you have like the symptoms, like you have a fever, you have a cough, you're just like basically dying, you know? And I think, yeah, then it's too late, because incubation time for corona is 2 weeks. And if you just like test when people are really ill and show the real symptoms, because some people do not show symptoms at all, or just have a little cough and just like, oh, I have a cold, you know? And I think that's a real problem, because then the virus can like be transmitted from person to person without even knowing, you know? You go out, you try to buy stuff, and my like tactic is, I think I will put it in here, I don't know, maybe after that. And I try to not be in contact with many people who I don't know. Of course, I'm still with my family and I live with them, so I obviously have to have contact with them. But I try to like keep the normal hygiene that everybody should be doing, and just like be careful. And I try not to go out. But on the other side, I am not a person who goes out often, so yeah, that's that. So yeah, I think of course there's the panic, and you should take this really seriously, because I have seen some people who does not take this seriously at all. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because as so many leaders around the world have said, you have to take care of yourself and your neighbor and everybody else. I'm not staying in for myself, I'm staying in for all the other people who I may come in contact. And I don't know if I have the virus or not. Of course I don't have any symptoms, but you know, sometimes people don't have symptoms, and I try to stay away from my grandparents and stuff because they are old, and if they get the illness, you know, maybe that's it, and you always don't know about that. So always like try to be kind to one another and not like just panic all the way. But I know it's hard, and I myself try to stay away from as much news as I can, because there's so much news out there that's just bullshit, honestly. So much bullshit news. And I like to watch Taylor R, because she has good information in my opinion about like how you should approach this and how you should think about this. And also like Seda on YouTube, maybe you know her, I love her. And just like that, because I'm not an anxious person, but of course this is like a scary time for everybody, because I am not immune and compromised, I'm a healthy person. But my brother, for example, he has asthma, you know, when his lungs get fucked up, that's fact, you know. So yeah, I try not to talk about it that much, but sometimes you just have to let it out. I think I will get a white paper and put it behind it, because I think that would look beautiful. So I will back in a sec. So I'm back, because I don't like when pages are too wide to put it in there. And yeah, let's continue the rant. I think yesterday I watched a video, interview. They interviewed like American students, uni students, and I think it's spring break for you, like it's like a big party time, and they all have plans, and they're still coming and partying. And I think, who shit you in your brain? Honestly, who? Because they are drinking from the same beer bottle. They are taking the same nozzle from the shisha. They are like physically all over them. And I'm like, haven't you learned anything? I'm like, you have a president who is so not capable of dealing with the shit. Your healthcare system is only for the rich, and if you have money or good insurance, you know? And then they are like, oh, I don't care if I get corona or not, and if I get corona, I am a healthy person. I'm like, yeah, you are a healthy person, but imagine you coming in contact with a person who has a weak immune system, an elderly person, a young person, even though young persons are not like that much affected, and I'm grateful for that, because we don't need dead children. Honestly, no, we don't need that. But yeah, sometimes I'm like, we have lost our brains. But I think the same in my country. Like, some people are fighting over toilet paper. Why do you need to shit that much? Honestly, why? And it's not like that toilet paper will be gone forever. They are coming back, but people are buying like 5 times the amount they normally do. And if like 5,000 people buy 5 times more, of course it's gone, because supermarket only have that much, you know. But sometimes I just think, yeah, like humanity is, when the crisis hits, you see the worst of people and the best of people. But yeah, so let me get my BTS binder to put the last card away. Oh. So let's come to my last card for this video, and this is Jin's card from Maps of Soul 7. This is the first edition, yes. I just traded this today because I got my album yesterday, not last week. Go me go. Yeah, but I think I will title the video like ranting about our current situation in this country. in the world, honestly, not the country. But I think, I don't know, sometimes you have just to rant about stuff because it's so frustrating, because you try to be as humane as you can and not like let fear like guide you, but other people are like, hey, fuck it, I will just, you know, rant off. And of course I have criticized America in this video a lot because I don't know, I get a lot of news about America and I'm interested in that, you know, because I know a lot of my viewers are from America, and of course America is like world power and you have to keep up with what they are doing. And the funniest thing was like Trump tried to buy out some real, I don't know the word. So some people in my country, from a, how do you call it? A lot of people in my country are trying to find vaccination against this, and they came pretty far, and I think Trump tried to buy the rights or the people who like do it and put it into America, but not share the stuff, but only use it for Americans. And I was like, who fucking shit you in your brain, you know? Sometimes I can't make this stuff up. It's just, yeah, where do I put in? Where do I put in? I guess I have to get a new page, but I didn't bought any, so I have to get one. So I got my page. Still need to get like fillers in there because it looks so empty. But yeah, I have criticized America a lot in this video, and this does not mean that I am like only saying America is the bad one and we are the good one. No, that doesn't mean it by all. Because I also think that my country has a lot of flaws when it comes to dealing with this crisis, with this virus. But I hope that people in America see how incompetent Donald Trump is and not vote for him again. And I could see him like be president again, because he seems to be a person who a lot of people like. And if I don't understand that, it's okay, but you know, I wouldn't vote him. That's sure. I am for Bernie Sanders. He's a lovely grandpa and I adore him, you know? And yeah, the final thought about this is I hope that everybody comes out on the good side. I think we will have, of course, a lot of dead people, because this is just how it happens. We have no cure. We have no like just medicines who will like help this, and we can just try to prevent it. And of course, sometimes it feels like funny to say, oh no, I'm not going out, I'm staying home, even though it's like the nicest weather out there and you just want to go out. You want to like barbecue, meet some friends because everybody is free. You want to do some stuff, but sometimes you just have to think about, even though you are a healthy person, you just have to think about the others that you could affect with you. And even though you think, oh, I'm not affecting anybody, I'm just like living for myself, there's so many ways that you could affect another person. You go to the grocery store and there's an elderly person or a person with an immune system that is not up to par, and you maybe are transmitting this, and maybe the person will die, you know? There's so many possibilities that you could affect someone's life if you are just taking this too lightly. And of course, I'm not saying like be just like get your blanket over the head and do nothing. You can do so many things. I am like deep cleaning the shit of my room, and just like I just clean the windows. You just things like this. And of course, I'm still going out. I'm not like confined to my apartment. But in the worst case, we could be confined to our apartments. If the government says you are staying in, then you are staying in. And we are seeing this with Italy, and we see that it helped to like at least like stretch it out, the timeline that people are getting ill, because our health system is not built for so many people getting sick. And yesterday our Chancellor Angela Merkel held a speech, and she said that it's about everybody, everybody is important. And I think that's a really like strong sentence. Everybody is important to be alive, and if somebody does not take this seriously, this other body, somebody could like be dead. And it's just about anybody, and we should like try to think, of course, about ourselves and what you should do, what we should do. But also, if you have like an elderly neighbor, maybe pop in a letter saying, hey, if you need help with like buying grocery and stuff, I can help you. And there's so many examples, like people are already doing it, and I think that's awesome that people are thinking not about themselves but also about others. And sometimes thinking about others means not meeting them, not seeing them. You could Skype, you could, I think Discord just like put the maximum people who can be in a video chat to 50 people. So you could do a movie evening with Discord, you know, everybody is sitting on their couch, but you're still together. There's so many ways that you could like try to be close to people. And I get it, when you have a crisis, when you feel scared, you just want to be with other people who say to you, everything will be fine and stuff. And if you can move back to your parents, maybe stay there with them. I have so many friends who, because uni is cancelled, they are coming back to their hometowns and just staying with their family here, because it's just more nice to be with your family. And I have the privilege that I live with my dad and my brothers, so I have people around me. And I think I would go crazy if I like be alone, because I could do it, but it will be weird. So yeah, hopefully everything will be fine. And of course I ranted a lot about America, but don't take it like personal. This is just about the system in general, and that's just my opinion, what I think about it, and I stand to this opinion. And if you have another opinion, that's totally fine. You can argue with me, you can write in the comments, but please be nice and refer to facts and not like try to get your emotions out. Of course, I know that so many people are like bottled up with emotions because it's a hard time for everybody. And I hope that this pandemic that it has become will be stopped, and that people take this seriously and just educate yourself about it, and don't trust every news that is out there. Try to stay to government sites, what they say, because sometimes news sites can blow this up because they think, oh, it's clickbait, you know? And yeah, this has become a heavy video, a heavy topic, but I think somebody has to talk about it, and I think it's good to like rant about it. And if you need to rant about it, please feel free. Drop it in the comment box. You are free to rant about everything you want, because I think it's freeing, and after that you feel better because you have said everything you wanted to say, and just like, yeah. But yeah, I try to make as many yes, I try to make as many videos as I can, because I think if you're stuck at home, you're bored, and maybe this will be a little light in your boredness and you will enjoy my videos. I don't know. If you have any wishes, you want to see stuff, or if I should like do talk videos about stuff, you can always request them on Instagram, link down below. Man, that was smooth. And I will film my binder update after this. And yeah, just stay positive, just stay safe, guys. And hopefully in a few months, everything will be fine. And honestly, this is an historic like thing that we as a generation, the millennials, are facing. And yeah, hopefully nobody gets sick, and everybody will stay safe. And yeah, if you enjoy my content and you don't hate me after this video, follow me down below, ring the bell icon. Instagram is linked down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.